So we made it to Friday. It's been a really difficult time once again. Everything is going crazy, but I'm trying to maintain my peace. Also trying to maintain the darkness. You know, I know a lot of girls may be going through this stuff and difficult times and stuff and difficulty, letdowns, let down in this world. Man, I cannot stand this camera. So today I'm stressed out and I don't want to go anywhere. So I'm fighting with myself and my truth and everything else and difficulty. My job has been trying to find a job. It's been a struggle. Been a struggle. And one job I got accepted for, but it was too far. When I tell you this world has changed completely, I don't know. It's changed a lot in this world. You know, if you're coming or going, you already left, you don't know nothing. So I applied for this one job. They hit me up at 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. Hello. It's been at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning and it's answering this video call to the job and stuff. So it was so weird because I was like, okay, if a job is calling, I'm going to answer it. I'm not going to. There's no rules in there's no rules in it. So, oh, get this thing. So I was like, there's no rules with this whole thing. So who's this? Hey, Miss Ann. What's up, boo? How are you, love? Hello, Aunt Eka Pat Ward. Here. You know, so when I went to apply for this other job, he gave me an offer letter. Listen, I don't know everything. Offer letter. Off offer letter. So I had to do a background check. Now, of course, this has been, was it this week? You know, I've been running all over the place, so I really don't know what the days, the week is. I think it was this week. Or was it last week? Listen. So, offer letter. So I went for an interview on Zoom not ago. They hit me up. They wanted to talk to me on a Zoom call and stuff. I said, okay, that's fine. So we did the Zoom call and I got picked. I said, okay. But the Zoom call was about sales. Now the sales job was basically about you have to get people to buy things, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, but there some type of salary that you get when you're doing these type of jobs and stuff. It's commission based. I did the interview, 3 different people. So the guy who called me back up, he was like, you really don't understand this job. He says, do you think it's an hourly job? I said, yeah. So, well, that's what y'all told me. He says, no. Okay. So I did that thing. I said, okay, but that's fine. So I had another call me up. They said, well, can you come to this interview? We interviewing people. I said, okay, what time is it? Show me the time. I was like, I'm in the call, but I'm going in because I'm gonna take a chance. So me as a person that like to wash up and cup clean and stuff, I'm like, I'm going down there to get this job. I'm gonna be down and dirty. So the thing is, I couldn't jump in the bath and wash up stuff like that because when I wash, I do over too much. And then on top of that, I was like, so I got about the job. Of course, I went a whole out the way. I got lost. So as I got lost, I was like, I'm going still. So I found the place and stuff, and the guy who was there said, "Well, everybody gets lost. That's fine. As long as I got there, that was my thing." But when I tell you, the energy was so positive, it was positive. So as it being positive, you think it's going great. I was received welcomely, beautifully, freezing cold. And then he said, okay, so he said, you can go. Did offer letter and stuff at the off. Okay, listen, I had a stroke before. I have to work on myself. An offer letter. He sent to my email address. I looked it up. I clicked and everything, put information in. Also do background check. So I'm thinking a background check will be probably like a day or two. Background checks take about a week or 2 weeks. Now, I mean, my stuff hasn't been 2 weeks, but I can't sit back and wait for you to try to figure it out. So in the meantime, I have to just keep moving on. And I called him so much, he was like, I'll call you. The thing about it, when somebody got your life in their hand, they take their time. So if, I'm waiting for you to call me back, but you ain't coming back. So I've been busy, stuff like that. So I apply for other jobs. I mean, obviously, I have a little bit of skills. And so I applied for this other job, and they hit me up on a text message. Now, that job was like a moving company. I'm not sure. But the thing is, I try to contact them. You can't contact them. I said, listen, for me to go all the way there to another whole another city, I need to get in contact with somebody. So I was like, I'm not going to go. So another job called me. They said, well, you have an interview at 5 o'clock today. 5 o'clock between 5 and 5:30. I said, okay, I'm ready. I'm here for it. So 5 o'clock came. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. They didn't call. So I'm like, how do you handle this when you have an interview and a person don't call? So I'm like, okay. So I said, well, you know what? Just keep pushing through. So I had somebody else reach out to me. I applied for a job in July. They hit me up today from July. So I was like, okay. I didn't get the job. And another job, you didn't get the job. And it's so weird because all these jobs I apply for, I can do them. But obviously, you know, I said, okay, well, I'm going down the line. I'm losing every damn thing. And I'm just sitting there watching it. So I'm watching the whole thing happen and stuff. And, you know, I'm just looking at it. So as these things transpire and stuff, if you're a person like me, we don't handle stress well, we freak out a little bit. And I'm like, so how are you hiring? And I'm already here. But then again, I went to this other job. They said I didn't get the job. Okay, that's fine. I think it's very difficult when you apply for jobs that you could do and they tell you you can't do it. And you're like, okay. I don't know what's going on with this world right about now, but discrimination is going through the roof. And it was weird because this one guy I talked to, he reminded me of my last boss. So I didn't have a good feeling from him at the door. So I looked at it and said, okay, let's keep going through. So I applied for another job. This was a bartender, which I've done that before 5 years ago. And the thing is, it's supposed to call me. But now they have this new thing out, bartender tips. So they have a certification for bartenders getting tips. So when you get tips now, you have to have a certification for getting tips. Make it make sense. So I guess they're gonna take money out your tips. I don't know. Something new I never knew about this, but I found out because I looked it up. I have to make sure it was accurate, and also it says tips. So now when you do tips in the bar, they want the money as well. You can't make this shit up. So now they want money for your tips. I don't get it. But I say, let me see. Thank you. And the thing is that get me is, how do you supposed to get well as far as getting the job and the work? They want they want tax the money. I guess the tips you make, they want to tax it. I'm assuming. So I looked it up and said, in order to get certification for tips, you have to pay $30. I was like, oh my God. It just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And you just like, now I've been driving for about, I've been driving for over 50, over 20 years. I've been driving. And you just can't make this stuff up. It's just another avenue of something else that's coming out. I don't know how you're supposed to ever grow or make your money grow when everything is coming out, taking your money. Now you're taking the tips from the people. You just can't make this up. You can't make it up. So when did you start have a certification for getting tips? So somebody give you a tip, you have to give it a cert. I don't get it. So I sent my information in that I was a licensed bartender, got my license and everything, and it's a lot going on in this world. It's a lot going on in this world. When I say a lot, it's a lot. If they could take everything from you, they will take everything from you. They're also taxing the what is that thing called cashapp? They're taxing your cashapp. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. So how are you supposed to get on your feet when they're trying to take the money from you? So just like
Okay.
like how do you make it right? I don't know. It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. So the job that I tried for this other job, they're doing a background check on me to see if I'm here legal. I can't deal with this. Am I here legally or illegally? Did I ever commit a felony crime? But you got the fucking president of the United States inside the goddamn White House, 31 felonies, but you want to make sure I don't have no felonies. You can't make this up. You just can't make this up. I think the only thing for people to do in this world is to hide away. Just hide away because, you know, it's like trying to do instead of helping the people, you want to destroy the people. It's crazy to me. People are struggling, people putting on the streets, people can't make it, people eat out the garbage can. So obviously, as a person of presidency, you would say, well, I want to save my people, make sure my people. No, you don't. You're on this personal vendetta thing. You basically killing people off. And the thing that gets me is basically ICE been going after immigrants and stuff like that. Now, remind you, there are a lot of people that those are doing something good until it's their turn. I don't agree with ICE. Whatever it's called, ICE is basically, it reminds me of, forgive me for my speech, it reminds me of the KKK. Remember once upon a time when black people used to be out there, the KKK would show up and grab them and pull them in the trees, hang up from the trees, drag them by the horse and drag them down the streets, down the parks or through these woods and stuff and kill them. That's how I feel. So to me, that's all it is. It's just another modern day slavery. And the thing is, it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch somebody screaming for help. But you put this in place as a president, and you're not helping the people, but you're going after the people. And then there's people who are within the company, not the company, there are people within, I'm trying to say, mix my words right. There are people in this world that feel as though this is right, and it's not right. I guess I have too much compassion for people and stuff like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. And I think it's okay for it to happen until it's you. Going as you. The thing is, I'm going to talk about black people. I didn't want to go there, but I'm going to go there. But black people, how in the hell can you sign off for somebody else being put into a goddamn chamber and stuff, being whizzed off another goddamn continent when you know those used to be you? Those used to be you. So how are you thinking this is okay? And then saying you need to get them. This is not okay. I think the memory loss is crazy. And the thing is, they're still hanging black people. So people keep screaming out, nobody's listening, but they are doing this. So if you see trying to immigration stuff, you have to put yourself, in my opinion, you have to put yourself in their shoes. Because that's gonna be you. It's like, I'm gonna do this to them, but you next. You have to be mindful of what you're doing out there. I believe the thing is, this was called the melting pot. That means anybody could come here, get freedom, get the life and stuff like that. It's a melting pot. It's not about race, it's not about religion. It's about finding a better way in life to organize your life and be happy. But it ripped all that out. They ripped it all out. You don't see these babies being just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. How could you not care about another person? It don't have to be about you. It don't have to be about you not to care about somebody. Do y'all ever watch these people screaming in a car? This is horrible. This is a nightmare. And the thing is, they just blow it off. It's not a big deal. It ain't me. It's just so sad. At what point do we get to the world where we don't care about each other? That's horrible. That's so horrible to me. And it's just horrible. And I guess because I'm an empath, I understand what people going through and stuff like that. And I put myself in that spot. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't care. This is very sad. This is very sad that people don't care. This is horrible. You know, I don't know. I don't know. It's just horrible. I think it's bad when it happens to them, and everybody needs to stop and cry and breathe. No, it's just a matter of time. It's just like water. It's sinking down, but once it gets to the bottom, it's going up. And the thing is hard about it is it's difficult. The jobs are out here that are basically scarce and they can't even find jobs, stuff like that. Here it is Christmas, and I'm still looking for a job. People call me from January, February. I just interviewed. I filled this application up in July, and now you're finally getting to the. I mean, there were people that was within citizens. They took away their paycheck. They took away their paycheck. They couldn't even feed their families. But this is a person y'all voted for. And the thing about it, you don't care. These are real people that realize the American dream is gone. They should be going through this stuff. And their families being shifted out, have to find where they're at. And it's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just wish people cared a little bit more. But I don't get it. You know. Anyway, as we move forward in life, but I don't get it. Mm. So I called the job that gave me a what's that called? A offer letter, a offer letter, and they have to do a background check on me. Now you would think that by being 2025, the background checks be much more easier because now we have access to everything more faster. But no, this is horrible to me. You know, I don't get it though. But anyway, and then you have to stay positive because you can't take all this stuff in your energy, your your mind and stuff because it's gonna mentally mess you up. And it's horrible. This is horrible. It's bad. And now in December, and I guess Christmas around the corner. You watching some people just getting blessings, and some other people just are getting nothing. People with their Christmas trees don't got no damn money. It's just weird. It's just really weird. So, how long does it take for them to do a background check on you? And it's funny because some jobs I apply for, it's been in the paper tons of times, tons of times. The same job. That means somebody's not doing their job. Um, People be telling me when I move to New York, I would love to live in New York. I can't afford it. I would love to do a lot of things, but money says no, no, no. That's not you. What can you do? I don't know. So I think I'm the only person get hired for a job, but never get hired for the person's job. I went to a job interview all the way back a few months back. Got the job, but guess what? They never called me. And I sent my information in, never called me. It's exhausting. And the thing is, the reason why I know they're doing it, that they're probably doing their best, because I applied for what's that thing called? Uber car or Uber car service. They have to do background check on you. Sometimes it take about 2 weeks to do that. I don't have 2 weeks. Like I don't have 2 weeks. I remember once upon a time people out for a job to check your background and that's it. Now you have to wait and I guess you have to go different avenues and stuff like that and basically checking locations and stuff. It's weird. But the biggest thing that gets me is how could you have a person sit in an office that's felon with 31 felonies and you giving them a hard way to go? The ones who don't have any felony. It's just this world. Oh, this world is doing too much. It's doing too much. And I'm trying to drink the poison that's pushing out because it's definitely different. They say only the strong can survive. And I don't handle stress. I do not handle stress well. I don't handle stress well at all. And I think the problem with me is that it's one thing called stress, and there's another thing called more stress, and then more stress. Like, how are you supposed to get out of this? Because at some point, you start working up the what's around you and stuff. You know, I don't know. But anyway, as we move forward in life, because we got to make things happen and stuff, and I don't know. I hate depending on somebody for something. If you promise me something, do it. But obviously, you ain't gonna do it. So you ask for something, you apply for a job, and they ain't call you back. You just move on. Because some people sit around and wait. When they say they're gonna call me now, you just keep moving. No matter what, you keep moving. Don't sit around and figure out when they're gonna call you or they're gonna call you. You just keep moving. Keep moving. If they ain't give you an answer yet, just keep moving. And but sometimes they say you have to move from one spot to go to another spot. It's a lot going on in this world. So I applied for this other job called ShopRite, and I called the place. Guess what? They didn't answer the phone. So I called the other place to find out why they didn't answer the phone. They didn't answer the phone. But you're hiring. Go see the. So you want me to go to the hiring manager, ask him about a job, but y'all answer the phone. I'm not going out there. If you're not answering the phone, I'm not going out there. I'm not gonna take a chance to go there and stuff. You didn't answer the phone, so I figured I should now. If you don't answer the phone, I mean y'all ain't there, or somebody doing something. I ain't going. It's just crazy, you know. I don't know, but we hold on to faith, and we just keep going on, no matter how dark it gets. We just keep pushing that darkness out. Because you gotta keep going on, no matter how dark or how hard it seems. You gotta keep going on. The last breath you got, you just gotta keep going on. And as a person who gets a lot of no's and stuff and get depressed a lot, you have to keep moving on. No matter how bad it seems, just keep going in it. Go anyway. Keep going. Keep going. You get another no, keep going. Keep going. Another no, keep going. No matter what, just keep going. Just keep going. No matter how dark it gets, keep going. Keep going anyway. Got your last breath in your body, just keep going. You keep going, keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Because at some point, somebody's going to sing. But until then, you just keep going. Because things going to be tough. But there is a light at the end of the rainbow. And always remember one thing: for every problem, there's a solution. Now, it may not move as quickly as you want it to, but it'll get there eventually. And I know it's difficult at times because I know the trials and tribulations I've come up with. At night, I take some Benadryl. I couldn't sleep last night. I was stopped up, caught a cold. I'm stopped up everything. So I took some medicine so I could breathe. And like Tony Braxton said, breathe again. So I did that, and I was like, and then I think at 1 o'clock in the morning, anybody knows anything about Benadryl? Benadryl's gonna put you to sleep. So at this point, you like, well, you're supposed to be out of my system, but you're not. But one thing about me, I have this thing about my body. When something's going wrong, my body signals me to let me know something's not right. So when it's this hand, I know something's not right. When it's this hand, I know something's going good. So my body lets me know when things are going bad, something's not right. This hand starts hurting me. When something's going good, something about my favor, this hand picks up. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. I've met people like that too. And the thing is, my hand lets me know when things are going wrong, and it lets me know when things go right. Now, unfortunately, this hand has been going off. That means not good. But this hand will go off, but it's not going off. This hand is going off. So that means as long as this hand keep hitting me, ringing, 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 you're in danger, girl. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving. And lately, these last couple of days, this hand has been going crazy. I was like, oh God. I did a little prayer. Lord Jesus, help me. And I don't know. You ever feel like somebody just put a curse on you or something? It's like everything's going wrong. And you like, So I sit in silence and also sit in shock, and it's a lot. I'm trying to save myself from something that's coming, but if it does come, it's gonna come. Sometimes I feel like people just put a curse on me or something, but I'm not gonna speak it into existence because I know whatever curse that comes at me can rebuke in the name of Jesus. And also keep that in mind. Every time something feels really dark and it feel like you just can't make it, you rebuke it. I am Victor Light. I am Victor Light. Only good things find me. I am Victor Light. Only good things help me along the way. I am Victor Light. Everything that's trying to stop me gonna work in my favor. I am Victor Light. Money finds me where I go. I am Victor Light. You speak positivity over it. So when it comes so dark, you speak positivity, you force it down. I'm gonna force it down. I'm gonna force this positivity down. I'm gonna make it show up. I'm gonna make it stand out. I'm gonna make it become good. I'm gonna speak existence and the light to come into my life and make sure the darkness does not have enough chance to manifest into something else. Because I believe that everything that happens to you pull it to you. So if things are bad happen, just go out and pick the light and pick the light and pick the light. Keep saying it until the light is all over it, and all it can do is disappear. Because basically, what's happening now, you manifesting good things to come your way. You're also manifesting prosperity, and you have to be mindful of the power of the thoughts. The power of the mind could be a powerful thing, which I used to didn't believe about it, but I learned it was different. But I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to come and vent to you all for a few seconds and just vent for a few seconds. It's a lot going on in this world. I just didn't want to sit here alone. I didn't feel like calling nobody. So I guess say something to me I want to hear. So, and so hopefully everybody's staying positive and also pushing all the power and positivity in life and stuff because you don't want darkness to win. You want to always keep winning. Ooh. You know, I know I'm not the only one going through something like so I don't want to see that. Ooh. But this is definitely a spiritual journey. This is thing. How are you, Cheetah? It's a spiritual journey and stuff. But please keep in mind that you're in charge of everything that comes your way. So keep that in mind because sometimes the darkness becomes so loud that you don't get it, you don't really see it. So please keep in mind up. I'm thinking something bad. So I'm a Victor Light and Victor Light. Only good things find me. I am Victor Light. I'm Victor Light. People don't even know trying to help me. I am Victor Light. It's the power of the thought of the mind. Keep in mind you're in charge. I'm definitely going to share with you when it happens, and it will happen really soon. You know, Sometimes you could talk to people without talking to them, if you know what I mean. You kind of manifest it. So you like, can you hear me? You talk to them in your mind, like, can you hear me? I really need this job. I need you to help me. And you're speaking to them. You're not speaking to anyone else but them. Because the power of your mind is gonna make them go, they having thoughts of you. They don't know why they're having the thoughts. But you saying, listen, I need this job. I need you to contact me as soon as possible. I need you to and you're talking to that person. Now you maybe think I'm crazy, but I promise you, you're gonna be speaking to that person. Their mind, all the people get these thoughts in their head. They're like, well, why is this person in my brain? Why am I thinking about this person? Because you're manifesting their brain wave and also channeling to contact you through your power through prayer. So they say, well, I need you to contact me. I need this job. I need these to go positive for me. I need you to contact me. The thing about it is, it works. They be like, I was for somebody be like, I was just thinking about you. I don't know why, because I've been praying on you. I really need this job, you know. And it's weird, but it's just take a chance to do it. Anyway, we're all spiritual beings inside these bodies and stuff. And just keep in mind, you're in charge. It may not feel like it, especially a lot that's going on in this world now. It's almost Christmas soon, and you're in charge. Today is the 5th, and I don't know if it's been 10 days because I've been shuffling through and everything, trying to get away of something else good happening and stuff. And sometimes in your thoughts and also your depression, you be forgetting the days of the time it is, what day it is, what time it is. But a lot of stuff get brought to you. So I was listening to the spiritual guy, spiritual prayer and stuff. He said, God only has more stuff for you to do. You only want one thing, but there's a lot of things he wants you to do. So you focus on that one thing. There gonna be different avenues of money coming your way that you're not really manifesting to your life because these are gonna happen. It's what you're pulling to you. So while you pull into yourself one thing, there's a whole bunch of other things that you haven't channeled on and channel and pull to you and stuff. So we're gonna see how that works out. But one thing we have to do, keep moving forward. And just keep moving forward. Even when days feel like nothing is happening or you don't feel nothing going on right, something is happening. And also be mindful of that. You're in charge of everything. It may not feel like it, but you're in charge of it. You know, it's just a lot going on in this world and stuff. Just mindful. Be mindful. And this too shall pass. It won't be forever, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm just trying to figure it all out, that's all. But my mind has been, you ever have so much on your mind that you don't remember what the day is? You be like, today is Friday? Today's like you just have so much on your mind because you're trying to do so many different things that your mind is but one thing I do will say is ever since I've been on Indeed, it's a lot of stuff I've been content. I didn't even think about stuff like this. So when I've been on this, actually people be calling me back. The lady who called me back, I applied for this job, a door person. I don't know standards. Listen, a job is a job to me. So I applied for this job as a door person. It was like, well, we welcome you to the this little franchise, but it. So they want my license stuff like that to make sure I'm okay. I said okay, sit there. And then she called me, and then she said, "You got the job." But guess what? It was far. That's happened to me more than once. The job has gone to me. They're far. I can't get there because I would have took it. But and sometimes it's real close to me, but they never contact me. And it's funny because I would say, you discriminate against me, but they don't know what I look like. So I can't say that. But also, I know a lot of people going through it. Just because I'm having problems, I don't want to people be thinking that's just me. A lot of people going through it. You know. Anyway, I was talking to this one guy, very narcissistic, and he was one way. Then after when he lost his job, he got a whole nother way. He was like not happy. He was all, somebody be all happy. So I don't care. They got rid of me. Okay. So then after a few days, he's like, you know what? If they don't call me back, I don't give a fuck. Like, listen, don't invite that negativity on. Just keep pushing forward. Just try to hear it, but don't hear it. He was like, I'm forgetting everything. I said, you stressed out. That's what happens when you stressed out. Take it from me. You do a lot of things. You like, I don't remember doing this. I can't remember that. I said, you stressed out. But the one thing when I met him and stuff, I told him on that thing called WhatsApp. The thing with me is, I don't know what it is about men. They have to control me. Listen, you can't control me. Narcissistic is real. So he wanted me to come to his house. Not gonna happen. So then he got upset with me. Well, I'm trying to be good to you, stuff like that. I'm trying to help you. I'm like, This is the thing. It is easy to make a person do things you want to do if you're so down and broken. It's easy to get advantage of you, make you do things you wouldn't normally do because you're spiritually broken. And you feel as though they're gonna help you. You feel as though they could be your person. You got all these thoughts in your head, which is not accurate. And I kept noticing something. I said, so if I don't do what you want me to do, because you're trying to help me, you don't get it. I'm like, that's how it goes. And it's weird because I feel like when people feel like you're at your lowest is when they come in at their highest and try to take you down further. Oop. Hey Nova, what's up, boo? And it's weird, but that's the world we live in, and but you know what's so messed about it? I always seem to like narcissistic people. I mean people that's trying to take my spirit and the reason why I noticed that because that's the way my mother treated me. So I cling to that because I'm used to that. Now, everything about that is not good for me at all. Everything about that kills my spirit and my joy and everything, but I'm used to it. So for other people who's not used to it, they be like, nah, nah. But for me, I'm like, okay. But now that I know this, it don't it don't work. You know. And the one thing about me is, or the thousand thing, I said if I ever find a boyfriend, I'm going. And I guess the devil said, "You ain't gonna find them. You ain't gonna find nobody." I said, "Okay." And you trying to defeat the darkness. You have to feed the light. Sometimes you may not have no fuel for the light. You be like, listen, you gotta go. Anyway, so as I've gotten older, the braids are too heavy for my head. I'm on the braids like, oh. So I'm like, So it's been weird. But I've talked to some people. A lot of people don't take no mess though. I notice I do. I take a lot of mess because I'm like, I can't. People like, well, if somebody messes up, I'm gonna do this. I said, that's not me though. I'm just different. But you ever, what? I used to think like maybe it's my resume that's really messed up. But then I watch other people saying my resume is so many. It's so weird how we all have the same experiences and we're not getting the victory and stuff. It's so weird. So it's not personal. So you can't say it's you because everybody going through it. I think a lot of times people want to hire nobody until they know who they are and stuff like that, like word of mouth or whatever it's called. And that's how it is. Now, if YouTube would be paying me, it would help me out. They don't want to help me out. But also, when you see people have these contents and they be having these large amount of people, they be paying for followers. They be paying for followers. Oh, in other words, the followers not really real. They generate it into something else and put them all there. I learned that from Pop the Balloon. And I'm like, ugh. So if I have a lot of money, I could get more followers. You could pay for it, basically. And so while you're thinking, well, I got more, I just, they paying for them. They're paying for them. Cause this one guy I know, he does he paid for my follow on Instagram. I said, how you get all these followers? He said, I paid for them. So everything's a scam, everything's some money can be done. Money goes a long ways. But you know what it is. I can't knock the hustle. You know it is what it is. But I don't know. But the one thing kind of discouraged me. So when I talked about this job, this man was like, you know, I was. Just how easy that could be done. I said, well, I'm just trying to find about the background check. That's how easy you could be dismissed. Because if that person don't even know who you are, you probably never been discussed. But I tell you what you do, you don't wait on that person because you don't move on to another person. You move on to another person, you just you keep on going. You keep going. You be like, oh, I don't want to. You keep going anyway. Go anyway. Keep going. Keep going. So when you apply for a job, you apply for one, you apply for another. You apply for another. Same way when you deal with a man. You get one man, you get another man. You get one man, you keep on piling them up. Because when the winners gonna get the prize. So you don't expect them to sit around and wait for this one man to be your person. Go find all of them. You know, it's weird, but I don't know. I don't know. There's a message in the madness. But the one thing, I don't know. So I had an interview today, a phone interview, and they didn't call me. They sent me the what's that thing called? The they shot it back out to me. What's that thing called? When they interview, they send you a little link to let you know what time to start. And they send me the link. They didn't show up. So now I'm thinking, this can't be good. But you know what I did? I worked for something else, and it was something else there. That's the weird thing about it. You can't select away from nobody. You just can't. Because they're supposed to do something else. You just keep moving on. Because the thing is, while nobody's paying no mind, your ass is in trouble. Because they really don't see it that way because they ain't in that trouble like you. So you just keep moving forward. And that's what I'm doing. Now keep on doing. Just no matter what happens in life, just keep pushing through that door. Somebody's gonna be at that door waiting for you to say, "Come on in," and then you get what you gotta get. You be so grateful that you show up. You didn't give up. A lot of times in life, the biggest surprise for you is the fact that you didn't stop. You kept going. You kept going. The biggest reward is when you didn't stop. You didn't give up. A lot of times in life, people make it because they didn't give up. It got so dark, it felt like it was just in, but they kept going anyway. Same thing with you, as well as myself. We go anyway. We feel like it's just no hope. We just go anyway. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Because something's going to give. Something's going to give. So when everything is saying, why bother? Why keep trying? You keep going anyway. Because a lot of times I think that's you're more closer to it than you think. It make your heart, it feels like it's forever going, but you're more closer to it than you think. And the fact of the matter is that God is seeing everything, also seeing that you ain't giving up. Oh, let you have it. Come on in. The fact that you don't give up, you know what the reward. Because it's maybe closer than you thought it was. And just keep pushing down that door. I don't believe nobody that was successful with anything didn't always have a hard way to go. Now some people don't. A lot of people don't have a hard have a hard way to go. But the fact that they made it, they end up with the reward. Just like when Snoop Dogg, he said, I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me. I didn't give up. Most girls or guys have to have this same story. The reason why they made it to the other side because they didn't give up. Carly B, everybody. And it's difficult at times because you see it before your eyes, but you got to see it and don't see it. You have to speak light over it and stuff. Anyway, I just want to give you those encouraging words just in case you feel like I'm ready to give up. I'm tired, Raven. I've been through this, Raven. I'm just tired. I'm tired. But just keep in mind, say, I may be tired, but something is closer to me than I thought it was. And I didn't give up. And don't give up. And keep going. Even when it almost feels like it's just a waste of time, do it anyway. Just keep going, keep going. And the fact of the matter is, you're going to win. You're going to win. I just believe you're more closer to it than you can imagine. Because right now, you're being tested to see where you give up. Where you give up. I'm going to throw something out. Say, let me see. Did you give up now? Like, well, nope. You're still going. Oh, she's still going. Oh, you still going. I ain't giving up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Because you're more closer to the prize than you could imagine. You're more closer to that raise. You're more closer to that car. You're more closer to that house. You're more closer to the person you always wanted. Is you're more closer to it than you think. As long as you don't give up. Now, sometimes it's gonna feel really dark. Sometimes it may hurt your heart. But the fact of the matter is that it's something on the other side. It's something on the other side, and it's there. It's more close to you than you think. And my experience is gonna be totally different. I'm gonna be sharing with y'all a different experience and also a celebration. And the reason why I could be to celebrate it because I didn't give up, and I don't want you to give up. Because whatever you're trying to get to, like everything makes you feel like, why am I doing this? Why am I trying? Why am I going to this job? Why I keep trying to show them I'm different? Everything about the things that are being told to you, you don't give up. Now my right hand is my left hand is my right hand is making that funny noise to me. So obviously I'm being tested. This hand is doing this is my hand when good things are coming, but this is my hand when bad things are coming. So I guess I got more to do. I guess more is coming that's bad. But I do know that sometime along the way, this hand is going to start ringing. It's going to be good things going to come. You know, I watch a lot of people do many things and stuff in life, and the fact of the matter is that you don't give up. Don't give up. You're more closer to you can imagine. Anyway, I just want to speak some positivity over your life and stuff, and push through the doors. Push through that door. You know, it's gonna be rough sometime, but there's a win in you. There's a win in you. Anyway, oh, I'm tired. What's the stupid thing? Oh, I'm tired too. So I don't know. I think I'm mentally drained and stuff, and I just believe. I believe. I believe. Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes in case you feel like giving up. Even I'm tired. I'm tired. I just put in my last this, I done put in that. I done tried this so hard. I done tried that so hard. It's not working for me, Raven. All I want you to say is, it's working for me, Raven. So what you gonna start doing is speaking light over everything. So when darkness comes in and set into your heart and make you feel like, why am I doing this? Just say, oh, I'm closer than I thought it was. So my blessing's coming. So I'm really close. Because you're trying to really make me give up. I'm really close. It makes the bus, it's going to be really fast. They're coming. And the thing is, when it shows up, you're like, damn, I'm glad I didn't give up. You know, you're like, I didn't give up. I felt like it. Now I'm a winner. You keep doing different things. Also, you have to speak goodness of your life, speak goodness of your heart, speak great things of your life, and also realize that you're not alone. The angels that are watching you also taking things that's dark, push it away, and fighting in your favor. You know. Anyway, so I just want to share that with you a little bit and keep hope alive. You're in charge of everything, but you have to believe that is true. Because a lot of times we've been hurt so badly. We are like, cow. Because we're real people, we're human. And also, you get other things thrown on your lap that you really want to deal with and stuff. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, just keep in mind, it's a bigger picture coming. There's a greater reward in the end. You know, anyway, have a blessed day. It's Friday. Protect your spirit, protect your peace. Whatever you want, you can have it. Just keep the mindset and the mind frame, stay positive. Speak goodness over your life, speak greatness over your life, speak positivity, make things happen. All comes from you in the beginning, the middle, and the end. You're in charge of everything that comes in your life. You're in charge of it. So when something dark comes, say, I am Victor Light. I am bigger in the name of Jesus. I am Victor Light. I am Victor Light. So anything dark comes your way, you got your tools that you use to make sure you come out okay. Anyway, y'all have a blessed night and make sure everything you manifest that's positive come in your life and share your reward. You know, this is coming. It's coming. Even though things be trying to make me not talk to y'all and stuff, kind of make me want to say dark things to you, like spread the darkness. Nah, I'm gonna make sure you spread. I'm gonna spread the light to you, because I want you to start eating from that light. Like I feel stronger now. I can feel the energy come in my body. Because the thing is, without the light, there's darkness, and that's what it wants you to do: feed off the darkness, and that's not good. Anyway, hey Nova, hey RJVL, Cheetah, Cheetah. What's let me get this name? Miss Anna. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So anyway, have a blessed day.